We have someone coming in here. Let's see here. Want to talk? Let's talk. But why is there so much pushback when people without an identity find themselves as Israel? And yet in any other area they find themselves, in any other religion, they don't get that much pushback from their family members. Why? Because this world has programmed us to believe that we're nothing. And that if you find who you are, immediately, that's a cultish or cult mentality. Because no one told you to wake up. It's not taught in mainstream society that you should be aware of your great rich history and the fact that you are the people of the law. We're talking about these scriptures in the Most High. Let me read this. 1 John 2 and 15 to show you, brothers, this is why there's so much pushback. Because we made a choice to follow scripture. 1 John 2 and 15 says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world is the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. Is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. So, when you find the truth, and you make that connection with the Most High Christ, Hayabashu Messiah, what happens is, you're reborn into a new reality. And that reality first identifies the world you thought was a reality. And you begin to separate yourself. You find out that your God is not accepted, the society you're living in, and you make a designated effort to serve that God. So now that you're making choices to peel off the old man and to separate yourself from a world that have only enslaved you and taught you strict disobedience against the Most High. Because you made those choices, your family members are examining you now. The things you used to like or the places they had in you to control your spirit no longer exist. They used to be able to push your buttons because they knew what you liked. They knew you after the flesh. But now you don't love the world, and they're still trying to serve the world. They have no power over you. You're connected to your Father. And on the other hand, you're trying to live right before them, which is light. And those in darkness don't want light shined on them. So friction comes up between you. Because just by your living, it's actually conflicting with their spirit. And they're being convicted because they're sinning. And your light is shining light on their sin. They're not comfortable around you. They can't be themselves around you. So through that friction, and because they can't relate to someone they want to love, the only recourse for them is to label you. Because they don't understand you. America have trained their slaves well to make you totally dependent on America, to make you think it's the best place in the world, and that there's nothing better. Why? Because you are a human resource. You are a battery or a slave. You're being used to help this. You're a cog in this wicked wheel. So they need that cog. They don't like you, but they can use you. So if you make an effort to go someplace else, they lose that human resource. And if you survive outside of this place, that brings you on a whole nother level, because now you understand that you're free from your captivity. And the only thing that was binding you is your fear. What was bounding you to this place was your fear that Master wouldn't be there to protect you. Brothers and sisters, Master has something for you. It's called mass grace. Okay? You love your family? Who don't. You try to warn your family, you only get pushback. Serve the Most High, brothers and sisters. Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear. Serve Him and thank Him for a truth that you didn't think existed. I thank the Most High that I can proudly say that I'm a child of the Most High in spirit and in the flesh. That we have a rich culture. That book that we find so precious, that the whole earth finds so precious, the most sought after, most publicized, and it sold more copies than any other book on earth. That book belongs to our forefathers. That's our history. I feel so good to know that. I feel good about that. And no one can take that away. I'd rather live a short life with the truth of the Most High than a long life in ignorance. Okay, our God is the God of the universe. And it's good to know that the same Lord that guided us to the truth was the Lord that was with us, was the power that was with us in the beginning. We didn't know Him like we know Him now. He always knew us. We're not mistaken. You show me your faith, and I'll show you my faith by my works. If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't be doing it. Are you sure? Open up that Bible and read it. Don't worry about your possessions. The Lord, listen, we're living in a global economy. This flat screen with high definition can be brought anywhere. Okay? That furniture, that cushy furniture can be brought anywhere. But you only have one spirit. So, I'm to a point now where I'm looking at what the Most High says. I'm following Him. The people, if they don't want to follow the Most High, the only thing they can get from me is my praise. I'm out.